Paw Tech is in effect. We're live in the lab at the pad, Wichita Falls, Texas. We are about to attempt a fresh Windows 11 install on my new mini PC. So let me get the chat going. Let me monitor on my tablet like I like to do. Other than that, I ain't gonna be able to see what's going on. I'll be looking up into that phone. What it do, YouTube? DJ Me Not You. Pawpaw Tech in effect. We are going to attempt this live, first time ever Windows install for me. I got a new PC. I'll show y'all in a second. If I can get the live up, there I am. All right, that's what it do. DJ Me Not You. Turn this camera around. All right. What you got here in your view is Top Girl Mini PC. Right here. This is what we're going to be named Betsy Ann. She got the pink strip. And on this USB, earlier today, I downloaded a Windows 11 ISO. I got the instructions here from the company. Tells me how to get into the BIOS. And we'll go from there. I'm probably going to have Google Gemini help me. So we'll see. I just got off a chat support with Top Grow. They shot me a link for the drivers in case I want to use it. It's a Google Drive link. I don't know if I don't have any problems. The common processors, Google Gemini says I can go and get the drivers. So we're going to attempt this. We're going to go live with Google Gemini too. Hello there.
Hi there. What can I help you with?
I am about to do a fresh Windows install on a Top Grow mini PC. It's a Top Grow T1 mini PC with an 8750 i7 and a GTX 1650.
Okay, a fresh Windows install on your Top Grow T1 mini PC. Do you have any specific questions about the installation process, or are you looking for general guidance?
I'm going to be looking for general guidance because I've never done this before.
Sure thing. Let's start with the basics. Do you have a Windows installation disk or USB drive ready?
I do.
Great. First, you'll need to make sure your computer is set to boot from the USB drive or disk. This usually involves pressing a key like Delete, F2, or F12 when you first turn on the computer. The exact key varies, so you might need to check your computer's manual.
I do have the manual and it says connect HDMI 2 port to the monitor, press the power button immediately and continually press F2 until the BIOS setup page appears.
Okay, once you're in the BIOS setup, you'll need to find the boot order settings. It might be under a tab called Boot Advanced or something similar. Look for a list of devices and make sure your USB drive or disk is at the top. You might need to use the arrow keys to change the order.
Okay, give me just a second. Let me plug in my USB and then I will turn the computer on and try to get into the BIOS. I'll let you know what we do.
Sounds good. Let me know when you're in the BIOS, and we'll go from there.
All right. Uh, can I pause it? If I hit, can I pause this conversation?
Yep, you can pause this conversation and come back to it whenever you're ready.
By just hitting this pause button?
Yep, that's right. Just hit.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, look, this is what it do. We got a Gemini AI assisted. Okay. Google Gemini is gonna walk me through this damn install. That's what it do. It's DJ Me Not You. Let's get a little music going on. I'm feeling confident. Where's my phone? I got enough juice on my tablet. I'll have to charge that home. My phone is looking like it's tired. So we don't want to mess with that. Yeah, we got enough juice to finish this. All right, so let's see if we can get into the BIOS. It said to connected to and press continues to press F2. So it's back there. I don't see it going. I might have. No, I should be right. HDMI. That's the only cord I got over here. Right? Right. I don't understand. That's what it says. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. All right, there it is. Here we go. All right, y'all. I'm in the BIOS. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me text my homeboy. He can see. Saying, hope you're not asleep. Hope I'm not waking you. Alrighty then. I just wanted to hit him just in case. I know he might be sleeping. I don't know what time it is in Chile. I'm just letting him know that I am doing it. All right, let me see. Okay, I'm in the BIOS now. What do I need to do next?
Okay, you're in the BIOS. Now, you need to find the boot order settings. It might be under a tab called Boot, Advanced, or something similar. Look for a list of devices and make sure your USB drive or disk is at the top. You might need to use the arrow keys to change the order.
Okay, I see boot configuration, quiet boot, fast boot is disabled, fixed boot order, boot option 1, NVMe Windows boot, da 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 da. Boot option 2, hard disk cruiser glide. So I need to select that, right? That's what my thing is. Hard disk UEFIOS SanDisk Cruiser Glide 2.0.
Yes, you'll need to select your USB drive as the first boot option. Use the arrow keys to highlight boot option number 1. Press enter, and then choose your USB drive from the list.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
after you've set the USB drive as the first boot option, you'll need to save the changes and exit the BIOS. There's usually an option like save and exit, or exit saving changes. Select that, and your computer
Okay.
should restart and
Okay, but hey, I got a question. So now if I was to go into the BIOS like this and I said, say, a different operating system like Linux or Bazite or something on an internal hard disk, I could boot it up from there like this, right?
yes, that's right. You can boot from different operating systems installed on your internal hard drive by selecting them in the BIOS
Hey,
boot menu.
okay, hold on 1 second. Hey, OGJ McNutt, what's happening? Hey, what's up? Wait. What's up, bro? I'm in the BIOS for the first time. I'm doing a fresh Windows install for the first time in my life. I'm about to do it. I got the Chinese computer and I'm about to put this Windows on here. We keep our fingers crossed. Hey, man, thanks for coming through, player. I appreciate you. That's what's up. All right. Lord help us all. We're going to do this, no problem. We got this under control. Yeah, we got this under control. I think he's seen it. Okay. All right. We're going to do this. Let me get Gemini back here. Okay, I see the list. So let me go down. So I highlighted my drive. Now what?
Okay, you've highlighted your drive. Now, you need to save the changes and exit the BIOS. There's usually an option like save and exit, or exit saving changes. Select that, and your computer should restart and boot from the USB drive.
Okay, hold on. Oh, F10 is save and exit. So if I hit F10, save and 10 and exit, it should boot from the hard drive. It's up there as boot option 1, and then it should go ahead and start loading my fresh install of Windows.
Yes, that's correct. Pressing F10 should save your changes and exit the BIOS. Your computer will then restart and boot from your USB drive, and the Windows installation process should begin.
Alrighty then. Let's do this. I can't believe it. I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Everybody can hear you helping me. You should say hi.
That's so cool that you're streaming. Hi, everyone. Thanks for letting me be a part of this.
Oh, wow. That is so cool that you can do that, bro.
I'm glad you liked it. So, what's next on your list?
Hold on. I haven't hit F10 yet. I'm adjusting the camera. I want to zoom in on the screen. I want all my viewers to see what me and Google Gemini did.
That's awesome. I'm sure your viewers will be impressed with your tech skills and our teamwork.
Hey, I'm impressed myself. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Do you have any other questions about the installation process?
No, I guess. Okay, so then I just go through. Once I have the fresh install, I guess I'll find out if the drivers are working or not.
Yes, after the fresh install, you can check if your drivers are working correctly. If you encounter any issues, you might need to download and install the latest drivers from the manufacturer's website.
Well, hopefully not. During the install and with Windows Update, it did have Windows 11 running on this PC, so it should be good. It's got a i7-8750H and a GTX 1650.
Yes, with those specs, Windows 11 should run smoothly. It's possible that Windows Update will automatically install the necessary drivers. If not, you can always check Device Manager to see if any drivers are missing or need updating.
Okay, and if I do, then I'll have you help me take care of that, and we'll go get the drivers from the manufacturers if need be.
Sounds like a plan. I'm here to help, so just let me know if you need anything else.
All
Good
right,
luck with the rest of the installation.
all right, thanks. I'm gonna let you go for now, player. Thank you.
You're welcome. Feel free to reach out if you need anything else.
Now that's Google Gemini. That's cold. I never was a fan of no AI, but it sure helped me in my channel. So here we go. We're ready. It says we're good. It says if we hit F10, that's save and exit. Save configuration and exit. Yes. All right, here we go. It's supposed to reboot and start this Windows installation. I downloaded this whole from work earlier. I sure hope it does what it does. I'm pretty confident. Mm-hmm. Do your thizzle. All right. Select language to install. English, time and currency format, English, US. I would like to install. Yep, I want to install Windows 11. Yep, fresh install Windows 11 going down in the town. I now have skills. I now have skills. I now have skills. I now know how to do that shit that I paid them people $85 for. My wife don't understand. I'd be so happy and excited about shit. And she just don't understand why I'd be so excited. Alrighty then. Yeah, we're gonna accept. I'm not tripping. Oh, yep. And I'm just signing into Microsoft. I want my stuff. I want it to transfer over from Betsy to Betsy Ann. Okay, what we want to do here. Set location to install Windows. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to ask Google about this one. Hey, I need your help.
Hey there, what can I do to help?
I'm doing my fresh Windows install, and I went into the BIOS and it booted to the desk, and I'm at the point where it says select location to install Windows 11. Which one do I pick? I want my disk totally empty and white and new.
Okay, you'll want to select the partition that corresponds to your main hard drive. It's usually the largest one on the list. Then, click Format to erase all the data on it. After that, you can select the formatted partition and click Next to install Windows 11.
Okay, wait. All right, so I've got, you say it's usually the biggest one. So it says disk one, unallocated space, and that is the biggest one. It says 544 kilobytes. No.
Yes, that's the one. Select it.
Well, wait a minute now, because what is 544 kilobytes versus 476 gigabytes?
My bad, you're right. 476 gigabytes is much bigger than 544 kilobytes. Go ahead and select the 476 gigabyte option.
Okay, that's the biggest one. It says disk 0, partition 3.
Yes, that's the one. Select Disk 0 Partition 3 and click Next.
Now,
Windows will automatically create the necessary partitions and install Windows 11 on that space.
okay, well, what about everything that's on the other spaces? What is all that?
The other spaces you see are likely system partitions that Windows needs to function correctly. It's generally not recommended to delete them unless you know what you're doing.
Okay, so let me tell you what it says. Disk 0, partition 1 is 100 megabytes. It says system. Disk 0, partition 2 is 16 megabytes. It says MSR reserved. Disk 0, partition 3, 476 gigabytes primary. Disk 0, partition 4, 757 megabytes recovery. Disk 0, unallocated space, 344 kilobytes. Disk 1, partition 1, ESD USB, 29.8 gigabytes primary, and then disk 1, unallocated space. I guess that disk 1 is my USB.
Yes, Disk 1 is your USB drive. You'll want to select Disk 0 Partition 3 Primary to install Windows 11 on your SSD.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm clicking next.
Okay, Windows 11 is now installing on your SSD.
Yeah.
This process might take.
Oh, go ahead. Finish, please.
Okay, while Windows 11 finishes installing, feel free to ask me any other questions you might have.
Okay, I haven't clicked ready to install. I'm just reading. You won't be able to use
Okay,
PC. To recap, you're chosen to install Windows 11 Pro and keep nothing. That's correct.
yes, that's correct. Choosing Keep Nothing will perform a clean installation of Windows 11 Pro, erasing all previous data on the selected partition. This is what you want for a fresh start.
All right, I'm clicking install. There it goes. Installing Windows 11. So now all we got to do is see if everything is working once it finishes.
Yep, that's right. Once Windows 11 is installed, we can check if everything's working properly. Let me know how it goes.
Well, now, would it be easy instead of, since I don't have a Bluetooth and wireless mouse connected and all that yet, I'm using wired. Can I just go into device manager and see if there's any missing drivers? And that would tell me if everything's pretty much working, right?
Yes, checking Device Manager is a good way to see if there are any missing drivers. If there are any devices with a yellow exclamation mark, those drivers might need to be installed manually.
Okay, that's what we'll do when this finishes. It's 10% complete. It's rolling. I'm really happy with this. Yeah, I appreciate you helping me out.
I'm glad I could help. Just let me know when it's finished, and we'll check those drivers.
All right, I'm going to pause you for now and put my phone on the charger if that's all right.
Sounds good. Take your time, and feel free to reach out when you're ready to continue.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty then. I am not gonna trip. Let's see. While that is installing, I could be cleaning up a little bit around here. 27% complete. All right, I've got that website that I need. I'm gonna put this book up in this computer box and get this screwdriver out of here where I threw it down in this drawer. No, I didn't. I put it in this bowl. That's what I'm gonna need. If I ever, I might get tired of them RGB lights. But for right now, I'm leaving it as is because I'll worry about that RGB when I take it. I'm gonna have them look, man. Do me if I'm gonna have them put that RAM in and put me a switch back there so I can cut it on and off. But I don't think you can control the RGB, and that's all right because I want fresh hit. We'll see what it do. It's installing Windows 11. It's not really taking that long. Well, with this first little batch that it's doing anyway. Am I going to need this? I'm going to leave this book out. We're going to leave the book out. She told me I wouldn't have no warranty because I didn't buy it from Amazon. But I could get drivers and support for it. But they wouldn't honor their 2-year warranty. Well, it is what it is. All right. That's what it do. DJ me, not you. Paw in. Ooh, I thought I was gonna cough, y'all, and I got this mic. Sorry. Paw Tech in effect. Ooh, so far so good on the fresh Windows install. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need me another keyboard just like that one. I swear I do. Yep, gonna have to get another keyboard like that. Let it do what it's doing. What's this say? Okay, hold on. It looks like you're starting to upgrade and booted from installation media. If you want to continue with the upgrade, remove the media from your PC and click yes. If you want to perform a clean installation instead, click no. All right. Language install. United States. Yep. US. Yep. I would like to install Windows 11. Next. All right. Let's do this. Gonna be a couple clicks here and there, here and there. What it do, YouTube? All right. Let's do this. All right. Here we go. Again. It's a process, I guess. Dang, I guess I'm gonna be up a little bit tonight. No, I need to be in the bed. We're gonna see what it do. We're gonna see what it do, YouTube. What it do, YouTube? djmenotyou, Paw Tech in effect. We are live at the pad in the lab doing the damn thing. You hear me? Getting it together. We got a fresh Windows install. Fresh live Windows install. I'm not putting this in the box. I'm going to keep it because we're going to mess around and need that. Oh, it's doing its thizzle. We're going to need these HDMI cords, but not today. We'll put them underneath here. Headphones. Oh, I hear it. Sound like a jet engine. I hear it. It's going slowly but surely. What it do, YouTube? DJ Me Not You. Paw Tech in effect. We're doing the damn thing. We are live in the lab with my first Windows install, assisted by Google Gemini. Look like I'm getting my backup 5-port. I got a 4-port and a 5-port coming. We're going to have to branch this table out a little bit. If I get one more table. That's what I'll do. Table, table. I need one more. One more almond. That's what I can do. Table, table. Yep. And then come out. Yep, that's what I need. One more table to get this lab together. And I'll have that right in the middle of the two tables. Yep, that's what I think we need to do. We'll go table, table, side by side. When we get another monitor, we'll get another one of these almond tables. 57% complete. This keyboard is a model number 80 white. GameStop 80 white. Okay, go on and restart then. Do your thizzle. Hey, I see you. Oh my goodness. OMG. All righty then. All right, that was Fernando. That was my Chilean connection checking in with me. I told him I got it. I believe I got it. Me and Google Gemini got it. He is taking care of his family like he is. I told you he is a family man. Let's see. Looks like he's starting to upgrade booted from installation media. If you want to continue with the upgrade, remove the media from your PC and click yes. If you want to perform a clean installation, click no. Why does it keep making me do this over and over and over and over and over? It's fighting. Fighting. And why I keep having to do this over and over? I don't understand. All right, let me see. Okay, is it normal for it to keep making me say I want a clean install and keep agreeing to the license terms? It's been like the third time, like it just won't keep going.
That's definitely not normal. It shouldn't be asking you to agree to the license terms repeatedly.
See
Let's
now,
try restarting your computer.
okay, because see now it's got me back to the Windows 11 setup again and wants me to select the location to install Windows 11.
Okay, it sounds like the installation process isn't progressing correctly. Let's try formatting the partition again before proceeding. In the Where do you want to install Windows screen, select this 0 partition 3 and click Format. Once that's done,
Oh,
click Next to see if it continues smoothly this time.
okay. You know what? I never did format that partition.
Okay, let's try that. Select disk 0, partition 3 inches again, then click Format and wait for it to finish. After that, click Next to continue the installation. Hopefully this will
Gotcha.
resolve the issue.
That's probably what it was. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad we figured it out. Let me know if you run into any other snags.
Okay, it's finished. I'll go ahead and hit next now.
Great. Let's hope it installs smoothly this time.
All right, let's see.
Okay,
Hmm.
fingers crossed. Let me know if you run into any more issues.
Okay, I'm gonna pause you and put it back on the charger.
Okay, sounds good. Let me know how it goes.
All right, y'all. Let's see. This should do it this time. That was my fault. Partition wasn't formatted. This ought to do it. What it do, YouTube? DJ Me Not You. Paw Paw Tech is definitely in effect. We are doing a clean Windows install. Uh, right here to the right of the monitor is what we're working with. This is a Top Grow T1 mini PC. It has a i7-8750H processor, a GTX 1650 graphics, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD. And I got some external storage. I got a 1 terabyte SSD right here that I got from my local game exchange for $24.99. It's already been formatted, and when I had to format that USB drive for this Windows installation, I had my prints archive on there. So the only thing, I moved that over to that SSD. I saw one on Facebook today, a 2 terabyte one for $40 plus shipping. But I don't know if I'm tripping off of that. I'm probably gonna use this maybe on that modded Xbox 60 review unit that we got on the way. It is actually coming. I wasn't sure. I had got the tracking number and it sat for a few days, and then I got sent the game list and then it got to moving. So as soon as it gets here, I don't know. We gotta get in. We're gonna have a remote session later on in the week of us setting up OBS and such, and I'll probably live stream that. That'll be with retrogradosgaming.com. One of the texts from there will be remote into my computer. Most likely, it will be the CEO. I know sometimes I may not get him, but 9 times out of 10, he personally handles my needs. So hopefully this install is gonna stick. It didn't want to stick before. I will be right back. I'm gonna take this mic off and go say and go say something to my wife. I'll be right back. I ain't got my mic on. Baby, I'm working it out and I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. I did do something that wasn't working. I asked Google Gemini and I figured it out. Now it seems like it's working. That shit I paid them $85 to do. I can do it. I can do it, man. I can, if I saw an old computer that was brand new about $20, but it didn't go to Windows 11, it was on Windows 7, but it go to Windows 8, I could put it. I could put it. I could do that. Do the thing, download the shit from Microsoft, but you have to format the drive, like do it from Microsoft website, you gotta go into the files, into the computer, I thought it was cool. We got action. Let's see. Is it on the restart? What's going on? What it do, YouTube? It's DJ Me Not You. Paul Tech in effect. Let's see. Come on, Betsy. You can do it. Okay. Let's see. Looks like you started an upgrade movement. You want to continue with the upgrade? Click it. If you want to perform a clean installation instead, click no. English. US. Install Windows 11. Next. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll try this again. For some reason, it's acting funky. All right, well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go smoke me a cigarette, come back and see if I can do something about it. All righty. Well, I don't know. It's making it more difficult than it needs to be. Maybe it's going this time. I don't know. Well, for some reason, it just keeps not finishing the install.
Okay, that's definitely frustrating. Let's try creating a new Windows 11 installation USB drive. You can download the Media Creation tool from Microsoft's website. Once you have the new drive, try booting from it and reinstalling Windows 11.
Okay, so should I just use the same USB that I was using?
Yes, you can use the same USB drive, but you'll need to reformat it and then use the Media Creation tool to create a new Windows 11 installation drive. This will ensure that any corrupted files are replaced with fresh ones.
Well, I just created this tool this morning. What could have happened?
It's possible that the files on the USB drive got corrupted somehow. Creating a new installation drive with the Media Creation tool will ensure you have a clean copy of the Windows 11 installation files.
All right, well, I guess once this finishes trying to load again and it takes me back to wherever, I should be able to just turn the PC off.
Yes, once you're back at the Windows 11 setup screen, you can safely turn off your PC. Then, you can create the new installation USB drive.
Okay, because I do have another computer here.
Okay, great. You can use your other computer to download the Media Creation tool from Microsoft's website. It's usually a pretty straightforward process.
Okay, well, let's see what happens. The computer's restarting. And it says the name
Okay,
of the
let's see what
computer.
happens after the restart.
The computer company name's on the screen.
Okay, I'm ready to look up the computer company name once it appears on your screen.
Top Grow.
Okay, I've got it. It looks like TopGrow is a company that makes mini PCs. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's restarting. If it takes you back to the Windows setup screen, you can go ahead and turn off the PC and create that new installation USB drive.
Yep, well, it says Windows setup. It looks like you started an upgrade and booted from installation media. If you want to continue with the upgrade, remove the media from your PC and click yes. If you want to perform a clean installation instead, click no. I've done that several times.
Okay, it sounds like we're stuck in a loop. Go ahead and turn off the PC. Then we'll get that new installation USB drive created.
All right, I've got the PC off, so I'll take this thumb drive out of this PC. I've got to unplug the mouse. Well, I need to unplug the keyboard because I'm going to need that. Let me get over here. Goodness, this is a lot, but we're going to work it out.
Okay, take your time getting everything unplugged. Once you're ready, we can start creating the new installation USB drive on your other computer.
All right, that's what I'm doing. Let me get my mouse and keyboard plugged back in to the other computer.
Okay, so you'll need a USB drive with at least 8 gigabytes of free space. Do you have one ready?
Yes, the one that I was using.
Okay, you can use the same USB drive, but you'll need to reformat it first. You can do this in File Explorer by right-clicking on the USB drive and selecting Format. Once that's done, we can start creating the new installation drive.
Okay, should I plug into a USB 2.0 or 3.0? Does it matter?
3.0 is faster, so that's usually preferred, but 2.0 works just fine.
All right, I'm going to use 2.0. It's right here in the front.
Okay, you can use the 2.0 port. Just make sure you have a good internet connection, as the media creation tool will download the Windows 11 installation files.
All right.
Okay, once you've got the USB drive plugged in, we can start creating the installation media.
Okay, give me a second so I can sit down.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready to get started.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, so you'll need to download the media creation tool from Microsoft's website.
Okay.
It's usually a pretty straightforward.
Let me log in first. Okay, so now
let me know when you're logged in.
I am logged in. I see my USB. So let me go ahead and format that first. What do? Right click on that?
Yep, go ahead and right click on the USB drive, and you should see a format option in the menu that pops up.
Hit format, and what am I formatting it to?
You'll want to format it to FAT32. That's the file system that works best for creating bootable USB drives.
Okay, that's what I'll do. Do I do quick format?
Yes, a quick format will work just fine.
All right, it's working.
Okay, once the format is complete, we can move on to downloading the media creation tool.
Okay, what should I use, Bing or Chrome, or does it matter?
You can use either Bing or Chrome to To download the media creation tool, just search for Download Windows 11 inches on either browser, and you should find the download link on Microsoft's website.
All right, I'm gonna use Microsoft's. And you said, what do I put in the search tab? Download.
Yep, just type Download Windows 11 inches into the search bar, and the link to Microsoft's website should be one of the first results.
11 inches or ISO?
You'll want to choose the Windows 11 ISO option. That's the file type needed to create a bootable USB drive.
Okay, download Windows 11 ISO. Download Windows 11 disk image for Microsoft right here. Okay, says Windows 11 installation, or no, create Windows 11 installation media.
To create the bootable USB drive, you'll need the media creation tool. Look for a link or button that says something like Download Tool Now. That will download the tool you need.
It says Windows 11 installation assistant. Create Windows installation media before you can begin using the media. Download disk image.
Okay, you're looking for the media creation tool. It's usually a small file that you download and then run. It will guide you through the process of creating the bootable USB drive.
Okay, well, I'm on the page. It says download Windows 11.
Okay, you're on the right page. Now look for the Download Tool Now button. It should be near the section about creating Windows 11 installation media.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, media creation tool. Okay. Wait. I'm just trying to see
Click
where
that
it
button
is.
to download the media creation tool. Once it's downloaded, you can run it to create the bootable USB drive.
Oh, hold on now. I'm looking at the bottom of this. It says important note. If you made changes to the boot order. Hold on.
Okay, the important note is just a general.
Wait.
Okay, take your time. Let me know when you found the button to download the
No, it
media
says
creation tool.
important note. If you made changes to the boot order in step 2, you may face a scenario where the initial install Windows page will display after the installation process is complete. To resolve this, you will need to revert the changes you made to the boot order. This ensures that the internal drive you just installed Windows on will boot normally.
Don't worry about that note for now. Okay. It's just a general reminder about boot order, which you can adjust later if needed. For now, let's focus on finding the Download Tool Now button to get the media creation tool.
Well, create Windows 11 installation media. Is that what I need?
Yes, that's what you need. Click on that to download the media creation tool.
Okay. What do you want to do with media creation tool.exe? Open, right?
Yes, go ahead and open the media creation tool. It will guide you through the process of creating the bootable USB drive.
Well, Ace. Okay, hold on. Let me pause you, man. I'm having to redo the media. It went into a loop. It went into a loop, so I have to redo it. I'm doing it over again. I don't know what happened. I had it going. But shit, man. I thought I had it, but we got into a loop. So it's making me do this over again. Okay. Oh, let me see. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm at the place where it says select language in addition, but then it says a check mark. Use the recommended options for this PC. I want to uncheck that since it's for a whole new different computer, right?
Yes, that's right. Uncheck the box, and then you can select the language and edition you want to install on the new computer.
Yep. All right. Next. USB flash drive needs to be at least 8 gigs. Next. Right here, JESD USB. Select USB flash drive. Boom, 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 boom. That's it right there. Next. Getting a few things ready.
Okay, the media creation tool will now download Windows 11 and create the bootable USB drive. This might take a little while, so feel free to grab a snack or stretch your legs. I'll be here when you get back.
Okay, cool. Well, hell. Uh-oh. Yeah, we can let that go off. That's all right. No big deal. We'll let this download. 11 o'clock is going to be my cutoff. I can't stay up too late. Can't stay up too late. This tablet's on 37%. I'm going to have to grab my other tablet. Oh, I got a power right here, though. I ain't got to take nothing. Leave it right here. Excuse me. Well, man, we're starting over. I think some files were corrupted for some reason. I just downloaded that damn thing. So we're going to try it again. And if not, maybe I have to get a different USB. That's a pretty old USB. We going to see. What it do, Ace? How was work? See, I'm up. If I can just get this hoe in here, I'll be good. Okay, Google, play some non-copyright jazz music. Okay, Google, turn it up 2 notches. Oh, that's what's up. You got Max? You need to check out that 6 feet under. And your mom been watching it. All right, come on now. Had to recreate this again. Shoot. Come on, you can do it, Betsy. All right, come on. You can do it, baby. 6 feet under. It's about this family. They own a mortuary business, and the father, he's driving the hearse, he in traffic and shit, and the wife talking to him on the phone. He's smoking. She like, you smoking again? He say no. Boom! He get hit by a bus, totaled, killed. They're having funerals at the place. They live on top of the place. She gets the phone call, screams. They hear it downstairs in the middle of the funeral. It goes on from there. They got this dude. He looked like Ryan from the soap opera. He the brother. He in Seattle. He come from Seattle, and then they got to deal with it, and it's a trip, man. And every episode after that opens up with who their next client gonna be, and then they die, and then they be in there talking while the person on the table and shit. It's a trip. It's really good. Last time we went to go visit Ollie and Jesse, we seen the first episode. We've been watching ever since. I didn't kind of fell off because I've been doing whatever, but your mom been watching it. Hell, she might be done with it by now. 50%. I think I'm gonna stay up till this shit get done. I can't go to bed till I get it done. I'm gonna get this. This gotta get created again, and then I gotta move it over to the other PC. But I did get into the BIOS and stuff. I know how to do it now. If I can do it this time, get it completed. What happened? Oh, it's showing me all the shit it's writing on there. Okay. Yeah, man, it's definitely worth watching. Quality content. What it do, YouTube? DJ Me Not You, me and Win Ace. We up. We outside. Turn left. Okay. Come on, you can do it, baby. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe when I first did this at work, it didn't finish. Something happened. I don't know. It's doing its thing. I had a good day at work. It wasn't bad. So I should be all right. Like I say, I gotta get this done. I thought I was done. I should have just did this from jump, but I did it at work. The PC at work. I don't know what the problem was, but it's all groovy. Let's see if this install wants to stick this time. Mm. Come on, baby. 'Cause I'm sure getting a little tired. Hell, I could have went and smoked a cigarette on this hoe. Ah, well, hell. Come on, baby. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. You can do it, girl. I know you can. Maybe by this weekend, we'll be totally set up here. I don't know. We gonna see. I think I figured out what I'm gonna do to get me some more space. Get me one more of these 4 feet tables. 6 feet ain't gonna do it. This is gonna be a foot on each side, maybe. I don't know. Gotta be able to be adjustable. Come on, 76%. It's almost done. 83%. 88%. 91%. All right. 93%. Come on, baby. What it do, YouTube? It's DJ Me Not You. Oh. 87%. All right, come on, Hunter. All right, it finished installing.
Okay, great. You can now remove the USB drive from your computer and plug it into the Top Grow PC. Then, turn on the Top Grow PC and boot from the USB drive to start the Windows 11 installation.
Now, since I had it set to boot from the USB prior, it should still do that, right?
Yes, you set the boot order to prioritize the USB drive. It should boot from there automatically. If it doesn't, you might need to press a specific key during startup to access the boot menu and select the USB drive manually.
All right. All right, just a second. I'm switching my keyboard over.
Okay, I'll wait while you switch keyboards.
Okay, I got the keyboard switched over. Hold on a second. Okay, Google, cut that off.
Okay, so the computer is booting up. You might
Nope,
need to press a key like that.
I haven't turned the computer on yet. I just got stuff switched over. Give me 1 second, mister.
Okay, no problem. Take your time getting everything set up, and let me know when you're ready to turn on the computer.
All right, I'm ready to turn on the computer, and I guess we'll see if it's going to boot up like it should.
Okay, let's see what happens. If it boots from the USB drive, the Windows installation process should start automatically. If it doesn't, we might need to try pressing a key like F12 or Escape to get to the boot menu.
All right, let's see what happens.
Okay, let's see if it boots from the USB drive. If it doesn't, we can try pressing a key like F12 or Escape to get to the boot menu.
Okay, it says Windows setup. Looks like you started an upgrade and booted from installation media. If you want to continue with the upgrade, remove it and click yes. If you want to perform a clean installation, click no. Okay, it's telling me if I want a clean install to click no.
Okay, go ahead and click proceed with the clean install. Let me know when you're ready for the next steps.
All right, selecting language now.
Okay, after selecting your language, you'll be prompted to choose your edition of Windows 11. Since you mentioned wanting Windows 11 Pro, make sure that's selected. Then, you'll need to accept the license terms.
Okay, disk 0 partition 3, select it, and then format partition.
Okay, you're on the right track. Select Disk 0 Partition 3, and then click Format to prepare it for the Windows 11 installation.
Okay, do I bring disk online or hit next?
You shouldn't need to bring the disk online. Just make sure Disk 0 Partition 3 inches is selected. Then click Next to start the installation.
Install Windows 11 Pro, keep nothing.
Okay, you're all set. Windows 11 Pro will now install on your Top Grow PC. This might take a little while, and your computer will restart a few times during the process.
Oh, well, y'all. Gotta stick it through to the end. It's 10:13. I bet I can go smoke on this note. Yeah, I'll be back shortly. Get me a drink of water. Hopefully this goes this time and I can finish it tomorrow. Where are we at? Okay, it's going pretty quick now. Pretty quick now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn Betsy off. Damn it. Okay, it's doing the same thing. It's back to, it looks like you started an upgraded booted installation media screen again.
Okay, it sounds like we're still running into some issues. Let's try creating a new Windows 11 installation USB drive using the media creation tool on your other computer.
I just did that.
Okay, since creating a new installation drive didn't work, let's try booting from the USB drive again. When you turn on the Top Grow PC, you might need to press a key like F12 or Escape to access the boot menu. Once you're there, select the USB drive and see if the Windows installation starts.
Okay, so go ahead and cut this computer off then, right?
Yes, go ahead and turn off the computer. Then, turn it back on and try pressing F12 or Escape to get to the boot menu.
All right, I'm in the boot menu now.
Okay, great. Now, use the arrow keys to select the USB drive and press enter. This should start the Windows 11 installation process.
Okay, I'm over here on the boot menu. So I go down, it says boot option 1 shows my cruiser glide and boot option 2 shows my cruiser glide.
Okay, it sounds like both boot options are for the USB drive. Try selecting each one to see if the Windows installation starts. If neither works, we might need to check the BIOS settings to make sure the USB drive is set as the primary boot device.
Well, can we do that now?
Sure, let's check the BIOS settings. When you restart the computer, you'll need to press a specific key to enter the BIOS setup. This is often Dell, ESC, F2, F10, or F12, but it might be different for your computer. The screen should display a message telling you which key to press.
Okay, I've got it. I'm in the BIOS now. So how do I check?
Okay, you're in the BIOS. Now you'll need to look for a tab or section labeled Boot, Boot Order, or something similar. The exact name will depend on your BIOS version. Once you find it, you should see a list of boot devices.
I'm here.
Okay, you're in the BIOS. Now you'll need to look for a tab or section labeled boot, boot order, or something similar. The exact name will depend on your BIOS version. Once you find it, you should see a list of boot devices.
Okay, I'm there. So my boot option one is my cruiser glide, the USB, and so is boot option two.
Okay, it sounds like both boot options are for the USB drive. Try selecting each one to see if the Windows installation starts. If neither works, we might need to check the BIOS settings to make sure the USB drive is set as the primary boot device.
Okay, I hit enter and it says boot option one, and it's highlighted hard disk UFI OS SanDisk Cruiser Glide. So hit enter again.
Yes, go ahead and press enter again with boot option 1 selected. This should start the Windows 11 installation from your USB drive.
Okay, it says boot option one, and I have hard disk UFI OS SanDisk Cruiser Glide 2.0 highlighted, but when I hit enter again, it just sits there. Okay, I have it highlighted. Now what?
Okay, with boot option 1 highlighted, press enter. This should start the Windows 11 installation from your USB drive. Let me know what happens.
Only thing that happens is another screen pops up that says boot option one and it has everything listed. And even though I have hard disk UEFI OS SanDisk Cruiser Glide selected, I hit enter again and it just goes back to the other screen.
Okay, let's try this. In the BIOS settings, look for an option called CSM support or legacy boot. If it's enabled, try disabling it. Or if it's disabled, try enabling it. This might help the computer recognize the USB drive.
Is that in this boot section?
Yes, you should be able to find it in the boot section. Look for any options related to CSM or legacy boot and let me know what you find.
I don't see that. All I've got in boot configuration is set prompt timeout, boot numlock state, quiet boot, fast boot, boot mode select, and then the boot options.
Okay, if you don't see that option, don't worry. Let's try this. In the boot mode select option you mentioned, make sure it's set to UEFI. This is the newest standard and might help the computer recognize the USB drive.
It is, but it is an older USB drive.
Okay, the older USB drive might be the issue. Let's try creating a new Windows 11 installation USB drive using the media creation tool on your other computer.
I did that already on this drive.
Okay, since creating a new installation drive didn't work, let's try booting from the USB drive again. When you turn on the Top Grow PC, you might need to press a key like F12 or Escape to access the boot menu. Once you're there, select the USB drive and see if the Windows installation starts.
Nope, I'm pushing enter and it's not doing anything. Boot option one comes and I hit it. Am I supposed to put save and exit after this
Yes,
is
you'll need to
highlighted?
save the change. If boot option 1 is highlighted, pressing enter should start the Windows installation from your USB drive. If that's not working, you might need to check your BIOS settings to make sure the USB drive is set as the primary boot device.
How do I check that?
Okay, you'll need to restart your computer and enter the BIOS setup. This is usually done by pressing a key like delete, ESC, F2, F10, or F12 during startup, but it might be different for your computer. The screen should display a message telling you which key to press.
I'm in the boot option and I'm pushing and it's just not doing it.
Okay, you're in the boot options. Now, you should see a list of devices that the computer can boot from. Make sure your USB drive is listed and selected as the first boot option. You might need to use the arrow keys to move it to the top of the list.
Oh my God. This is not working. I'm
Okay,
trying my
sounds like we're still
best,
having trouble.
Ace. Yeah, we
Okay,
are.
let's try this. In the bio
Go ahead.
Okay, I understand your frustration. Let's try this. In the BIOS settings, look for an option called CSM support or legacy boot. If it's enabled, try disabling it, or if it's disabled, try enabling it. This might help the
What
computer.
about quiet boot or fast boot?
Those options usually control how quickly the computer starts up, but they shouldn't affect whether it boots from the USB drive. Let's focus on the CSM or legacy boot options first.
I don't see that. I see UFE, NVMe drive, BBS properties, UFE hard drive, BBS properties, boot option 1 through 5, boot mode select, fast boot, quiet boot, boot loop, boot up numlock state, and set up prompt timeout in the boot configuration.
Okay, it looks like your BIOS doesn't have those specific options. Let's try this. In the boot mode select option, make sure it's set to UEFI. This is the newer standard and might help the computer recognize the USB drive.
I'm going to try legacy. Can we try legacy? No, I don't even see the uh oh, USB hard disk, USB-C. No, I don't even see my when I switch it to legacy, I don't even see the drive anymore.
Okay, if the USB drive isn't showing up in legacy mode, let's switch back to UEFI. Then, make sure the USB drive is selected as the first boot option in the boot priority list. If that still doesn't work, we might need to try a different USB port or even a different USB drive.
Gotcha. Okay, let me see.
Okay, let's try this. In the BIOS settings, look for an option called CSM support or legacy boot. If it's enabled, try disabling it. Or if it's disabled, try enabling it. This might help the computer recognize the USB drive.
What about when I go to save and exit at the top and the save option says save changes and exit, but down at the bottom it says boot override, UFE OS SanDisk Cruiser Glide. Should I select that and try that?
Yes, that's exactly what you should do. Select the boot override option for your USB drive. This will force the computer to boot from it, even if it's not the first option in the boot order. Let me know if that works.
I'm going to hit enter. Save configuration and reset.
Yes, select that option to save your changes and restart the computer. It should then boot from the USB drive.
Alrighty then.
Okay, let's see if that works. The computer should restart and boot from the USB drive. If it does, the Windows 11 installation process will begin.
Well, hell. We're gonna try it again. What it do, YouTube? djmenotyou. Paw Tech in effect. If it don't stick this time, I have to try it on this SSD. Maybe it's that damn thingy. USB is bad. Man, it is. I'm fighting with it. I am fighting with it. Hmm. Well, yeah. Well, this is not cooperating. do here? Okay. Let's Well, no matter what I do, it seems to be stuck in this loop. Maybe this USB drive is too old or something's wrong with it. I've had it for probably 8 to 10 years.
If the USB drive is quite old, that could definitely be the issue. USB drives can degrade over time, and an older one might not be working reliably anymore. Do you have another USB drive you could try?
I'm gonna try an external 1 terabyte SSD.
Okay, an external SSD is a great option. Since it's much faster than a regular USB drive, it should work well for the installation. Go ahead and connect it to your Top Grow PC.
I'm transferring the data off of it so I can install a media creations tool to it again. To it.
Okay, once the transfer is complete, run the media creation tool again, but this time select the SSD as the USB drive. This will create a new Windows 11 installation drive on your SSD.
Okay.
Okay, let me know when the transfer is finished, and we'll get that Windows 11 installation going.
Why is you still up? It's 11 o'clock. I know. I know. Really trying to get through. This camera dead. Almost. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Ah, we're gonna get this done one way or another. One way somehow. This might not be tonight. Getting a little tired. My wife gonna come snatch me up out of here in a minute. Right now, I think maybe that problem might be my USB is old or corrupt or something. So I'm emptying the contents of my SSD And I'm going to do this process with the SSD and see if I can get it to stick. So hell, do I got battery left in this phone? 29%. It's trying to hang. Yeah, it's trying. As soon as this gets done, I could do this all over again. It's almost done. What it do, you too? DJ me, not you. Let's hurry up and finish, then I can go ahead and wipe this drive and plug it up. We're gonna try this one more time. Come on, 83%. I'm gonna have to end this stream, y'all. It is a beast. One more time. Yep, one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time, and then I'm going to bed. Cheryl gonna come back in here. As soon as this data gets off of here, I can download this shit real quick again and try it again. Try it with this SSD. Maybe that USB stick is too old and the data is just getting corrupted in there some kind of way. I know it's about 10, 12 years old. I wonder if that's the problem. That is an old ass USB drive. So maybe that's the problem. We gonna try it out. I am a little tired though. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, computer. %89% complete on transferring these files over. And if I got up moved around, I'll be in trouble. So I better stay my ass right here. What a fight. What a battle. Come on now. Excuse me. 90%. Come on now. Damn, it's taking forever. Come on. Come on. About a minute, 45 seconds. Come on. Come on, baby. All right, then. I'll holler at you, bro. Have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I guess I'll let it ride. I'm tired, too. Come on. All right. I hate to have to use this recovery disc that came with it, but I might have to if I just can't force Windows on it. That's a damn shame. I put this hoe in the shop. Let them deal with it. If I can't do it, but Paw Paw Tech in effect, I should be able